Okay, welcome to another edition of Got School TV. Today we're going to be talking about the difference between HTTP and HTTPS or SSL, which is Secure Socket Layer, and why you need it. All right, first, how do you tell if you even have it? You'll see this padlock next to your domain name up here, which means that your site is encrypted and it's secure. Google has now taken favor to people who have HTTPS versus people who have HTTP because A, it is more secure, and Google, new thing now going forward is building trust. So this is going to have a serious impact on your website conversions. If you have an opt-in form where you're basically transmitting information, if there's any, of course, any e-commerce going on where people are inputting their credit cards, Google's basically now going to be assholes about it, because before it used to just look like this, but now they're basically slapping this big "not secure" next to your domain name, so people will see that when they come to your website instead of if you have HTTP, which basically will make them leave or not want to fill out any forms, or definitely not want to put in their credit card or payment information because your website's not secure. The other terrible thing about not having HTTPS is that hackers can very easily intercept information. So let's delve into exactly how it works. So HTTP, as you can see here, without HTTPS, no information is going back and forth is encrypted. So the hacker who's looking at your site or who wants to hack it can see your password is ABC123, which of course is a weak password, but still, they can easily see what it is. They can get in there, they can hack your site, they can take it over, they can steal information, they can do all sorts of things, because it's almost like sharing your information publicly when you don't have HTTPS. That's how open it is. When you do have an encrypted connection like HTTPS here, or SSL, even if your password is ABC123 with the password encryption, the hacker will see something else like this here. They'll see XYZ, ARXZBC, whatever. They won't see your actual password because now everything's being transferred down a private encrypted conduit. So the information passing between the website and users and payment gateways is now secure, because you can't get into the pipeline to see, versus HTTP where everything's out in the open. A guy that can basically just crack in there and see everything. So you really need to look into switching this, because like I said, Google, they're going to start really hammering people. Well, actually they've already started. Like now you'll see, it'll say it right there, your connection is not secure, and there won't be this padlock here. And that's going to have, like I said, serious implications for your conversions, which is going to affect your sales. So this is something you need to take care of ASAP. Now you might be wondering, how do you do that? Well, you can apply for what is called an SSL certificate, and that will basically switch your site over from HTTP to HTTPS. Now, if you're still doubting that you need one, Google is favoring sites in the rankings that have SSL or HTTPS because they're more secure and they don't want to be associated with people or sites that have risky security protocols. So you can now generate more sales, you can rank better on Google. It is absolutely essential now going forward to have this. And so the first steps is to get an SSL certificate, or secure socket layer certificate. And basically, it's a small data file that encrypts data packets as they're sent through the internet. SSL is often used to transfer data between logins and credit card information online. And when you get an SSL certificate, it combines a domain name with a server and or host name and a business identity and location. So this basically ensures that your SSL certificate makes all your website traffic between your web server and your user's browser, so the person coming to your website, is secure and cannot be read. When you have this SSL certificate active, your HTTP will change to HTTPS, and then you'll see this padlock next to it, and it will say secure, and it'll also like this here. It'll also show that in the Google rankings when it lists your website. Now, you're probably asking, okay, where do you get one? Yes, it does cost money to get your HTTP transferred over to HTTP. Yeah. Ooh, too many P's. HTTPS. So as you can see here, this is, wow, this is pretty pricey. Secure socket layer certificate. But don't worry, I have an option for you that you can use. Some sites, some hosting companies like this one, offers it for free SSL included, so you don't have to pay anything. And if you're currently using some other company that doesn't offer it for free, you can come here, transfer your site over, and this is actually pretty cheap, dirt cheap, just for hosting. When you think of, you get this included as well. And this site is actually really good. It's pretty fast, because that's another thing too that will affect your performance, is if people come to your website and it takes forever to load. If you like this or you want more information about this site, I'll include a link in the bottom of the video. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you like it, and hit like and hit share. And we will do more videos like this talking about secure socket layer. And for those people who want to try and install it yourself, it is pretty technical, but not impossible. But again, if you want to see a video on something like that, hit like. Let's get to 100 likes and I'll make a video on that. But in the meantime, if you want to take the painless route, transfer to a site like this, like I said, I'll include the link below so you can get there, and you can just have it done for free because it comes with it. Plus, it's cheap. I'm sure this is cheaper than what you're paying now. So, all right, guys. All right, schoolers, if you like this video, remember to hit subscribe, hit like, and definitely hit share. See you soon.